So yesterday we discussed about this features till Android 7.0, right? From Cupcake to Knockout we discussed, right? So today we're supposed to discuss on the next level. So that is first year 8.0. As I told in 8.0, so it has more than 20 features in this version. So that we will discuss here. So Android 8.0, that is for you. So in this, we will discuss the features one by one here. So this is the first feature in this version this is the redesign. See, one small note from here. From this version onwards, some of the features maybe it will be new and some of the features will be, but the old upgradations, major thing like that will happen in this version onwards. So the first one is this is the redesign of settings menu. So the settings menu completely is redesigned, like similar categories are combined, grouped as well. So that as designed, this is the settings menu. Next is the revamped file manager. So the completely the file manager has updated, like previously it was there basic, but now here based on the folder type, based on the content type, the separate folders like document could be one folder, audios could be one folder, videos could be one folder, like that. That is separated as done. Next is the battery saving. So background restrictions. So here like this similar one we seen in previous versions. So here also like battery saving for the background restrictions. Like for example, some of the applications which are going on the background like WhatsApp and other things. So for that, it will restrict the battery from the background side, like WhatsApp, GPS, which are consuming more data when we are in the background. So that restriction, it is doing that. That is the one. Next is the snooze individual notifications. So let us say right now I have received an notification. So I cannot answer now that, but that individual notification, whatever the notification I received, that is important for me. So that just I can swipe that particular notification left to right. So that will goes to the snooze. So it will come as a after 15 minutes. That will come as a notification. So this is like alarm snoozing functionality similar to like that. So the notification also we can snooze that. So that is the one. Next is the fingerprint scanner. So fingerprint scanner, like the previous versions, it is not mandatory, but from this version onwards, this change as a mandatory for this fingerprint scanner because of the security reasons. So it changed as the mandatory. Next is the turn on Wi-Fi automatically. So this Wi-Fi will be turned on automatically and some of the cases, like what are those cases? So like let us say I'm like this is based on the location. So maybe I'm traveling, like traveling from office to home. So I have Wi-Fi connectivity in my home as well as I have connectivity in my office. So it will trigger the specific point, like here it will in a home, or it will be in there only. It will search for the Wi-Fi. Otherwise, it will stop searching with the Wi-Fi, because whatever the locations I have connected that Wi-Fi only on those areas, so that it will save some pattern. That is all. Next is the more granular storage. Storage control. So granular storage control. So what is that granular storage? Like, let us say I have to save some of the files or some of the images. So while saving itself, it will means what happened normally, like we will extract the files while saving, right? That will take a little small size, but it won't extract here. Like the similar combination of that, it will occupy as much as possible to the less size. It will occupy the file size could be less, as well as the operating system size also occupying the less compared to the older versions. So that is this. Next is with the picture in picture. So picture in picture mode like this, normally we will see mostly on YouTube. So like I'm watching one video now. So while I'm seeing that video, I want to search for the other video. So when I want to search for the other video, so there like we will that whatever the playing video, that will come on the bottom of the page, but that continuously playing until you click on the other video, right? So that is in a picture in picture mode. Like when we build any such kind of video applications, that we can build that. Next is the autofill framework. So this is like, say regularly I'm using a similar site, like let us say I'm using IRCTC for ticket booking, or Amazon, Flipkart. So there I'm using some of the common fields like my debit card number, credit card number, or my username, password. So such kind of things, what happens now, when the next time we will open, so that automatically it will give a hint that is like this saved passwords. It will say like means password will save locally. So that will give that autofill, that is. Next is the rescue party. So what is this rescue party? So the rescue party is nothing but when any battle bug comes through and your device is start crashing. Like suddenly your device is start crashing. So that time the OS will trying to fix the issue automatically. So like what we can say as basically it fixes the when mobile is repeatedly reboot, when the issue continuously crash maximum times, that itself mobile itself it can download and can resolve that. So that is the one. Next is the notification channels. So the notification channels is also one of the latest features that it can give a priority. So from last 1 hour, let us say I have received multiple notifications. One from the WhatsApp, one from the Gmail, one from the Instagram, like this. So as a user, I can set up the priority. So based on the priority, that particular notification will be on the top. Let us say I have the first priority for the WhatsApp. So that will top always. Maybe right now in a minute back, I received notification from Facebook also, but this will give the priority on the first page. Like next is the adaptive icons. So what is this adaptive icons? So the adaptive icons means like previously, when I want some styles of the icons, you must download the third-party applications. But now here we can create some styles like square, circle, oval, such kind of things you can customize without installing a third party tools. Next is the Wi-Fi Bluetooth. So nowadays the Bluetooth is main and important because of the lot of IoTs are connecting with this. So that's the reason the Bluetooth range has increased compared to the previous version, as well as the voice quality also increased this. So that is the one. Next is the tab navigation. So what is this tab navigation? So like in Chrome browser, like how I open this different tabs, similar way, it will open the tab in there in a Chrome browser. So that is the one advantage here. Next is the Wi-Fi aware. So this is like I am traveling. So in a settings, there is a Wi-Fi open network connectivity. In case in my mobile open network connectivity as enabled, in any of the particular place, if open network is available, this can connect automatically to that network. So that is the one advantage here. And the next is the notification badges. So the notification badges. Or notification badges. Like the what notification badget means, like say, let us say here, like see, it is showing the 5. So like this in our mobile also, when any notification we will receive, so there it will show that these many notifications it is pending, like WhatsApp 5 messages, Facebook 2 messages, like it will give, right? So such things it will display that. So that is the notification badges there. That is the one. Next is the no more. So no more unknown, no more unknown resources. So previously, like without official store, like as a user, I can say, let us say while building, while I'm creating the application. So if I share the APK file, that one means the output file here, what we can say that is the APK file. So that APK file without store, without asking the user permission, it will install. But now if you want to install that such any application, user has to accept the terms and conditions, then only it will work. That's this. Next is the battery connection indicator. Battery connection indicator in battery connection indicator in quick settings. So in a quick settings, this is added, battery status has added in a quick settings. So quick settings, this was added here. Right. Next is the new emojis. So a lot of emojis has introduced, like nowadays in a chatting kind of thing. So we are sending a lot of emojis instead of messages, right? So that emojis has ended, like that's all. So these all are the versions in Android 8.0. Right, like next. So in next version, that is policy Android 9.0. So in this Android 9.0, around in between of the 5 to 10 features as there, so that we will see first. First one is the gesture navigation. So this is like in the previous versions, it has like a standard 3 buttons in a navigation bar, like bottom 3 buttons should be there, right? One is the back, home, and recent. but now it is completely changed as a one button. So based on the touch, like in settings, there is the system settings. There we have that gestures. So there you can set up like which one has to open. Like means single button. If you click just click the right side, it is open one. Just click left side, it is open one. Right. So that kind of things it should be here that we can open that. Next is the adaptive battery. Adaptive adaptive battery and brightness. So adaptive battery and brightness. Like this adaptive battery witness is the for extension of in the Android version 6. So we've seen that battery brightness is increased, right? So for that, it is like to save the battery. So there is a feature called deep sleep. So the deep sleep feature has introduced. So like when user has set the night mode like 11 p.m. to means my sleeping mode is 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. let us say. If I set that on that time, it will become as a little bit dull and it will consume very less battery. So that is next is the app actions. So this is like some of the interesting feature this is. So what happens like Google Launcher uh, automatically recognizes the apps which you are using most used on that time of the day. So let us say like 6 a.m. daily I'm opening the, let us say I'm daily I'm joining in the class. 6 a.m. I'm opening the Zoom app. So like 9 a.m. I'm going to office. After office, I'm opening that attendance app. Like that, that based on the time, it will automatically identifies and it will once while I'm unlocking the phone, it will give the suggestion that. But that will work regularly if you do the same time, same application, that it will work. That. Right. The next is the slices. So this is one more extra step for that. Let us say uh, I'm opening daily like the cab booking application at 8 a.m. So it will open that and daily whatever the location I'm traveling, that it can search on that and then it will wait for the approval for that. Like it will set the source and destination location as well, then waiting for our approval. That is the one. Next is the uh, improved securities. So lot of securities has improved because day by day the users count is increasing. So that's the why the securities as main and important. So lot of securities has improved. That is the securities has improved. Lot of securities has improved. That is available on a settings, security, location, screen preference, show lockdown options. So there like lot of things has introduced like fingerprint, smart lock. So like that, there are many options has introduced that. Next is the digital well-being. So this will indicate that like digital well-being. So daily, how many apps used and what is the time for the each app. So like that, it will give in detail of that. Like WhatsApp use it for the 1 hour and it will consume this much of battery, this much of data, like that it will give in detail. Next is the new accessibility menu. So that new accessibility menu is so this is available in settings, accessibility, new accessibility menu. So once you turn on this service, so like it will give a new icon on the right of the navigation. So that anytime you can say that from there that volume control, recent apps, quick settings, and more like that you can set up from there. That is. And the next is the new screenshot shortcut. So to take the screenshot now, like I want to press the volume button and power button and volume button, right? So for that, we have to do that. Here there is a quick setting available. So there by clicking that battery icon, like sorry, power button, there it will come one extra menu. So from there we can create that. So that is the one next. Also same as the easier the screen rotation. So the screen rotation feature also is coming there only in the power button. So like once click on the power button, easily from there also there are we have to rotate the screen as well as. Next is the volume control. So that people to attract the people to the volume control things. This is the hardware side, like to get the more volume. So that issue has fixed. Next is the selectable darkable mode. Like user can select the what he want. So if you want a normal mode or light mode or dark mode, so that user can select that. So selectable dark and light mode, that feature is introduced. And next, yeah, that's all from this version, of course, in this version. So next version. Android 10.0. So in this Android 10.0 also, like we have around in between 5 to 10 features. So first one is the dark mode. So that is this is the extension from the previous version to this. So the dark mode can be activated by setting when you activate the battery saver option. So the this version having the requested at a long time now, but this one resolved from the easily. Means previously it was taking that little bit time. Now it will quickly resolving that. Next is the smart reply for all messaging apps. So I have 10 messaging apps. So but the 10 messaging apps without opening the complete application. So from there you can give a reply. So that is the reply for all the apps. We can reply that. That is the one. Next is a better sharing mode. So like let us say I have opened one document and I shared that now in a WhatsApp. But after few minutes, I'm trying to share one more document or video. So that we will give automatically this, it will give them the same application. It will give on the same application on a first priority. So that will be here. Next is the focus mode. So this focus mode is nothing but here like it is the advanced version for previous in Android 7.0. There is a digital well-being, right? So for that, will like how much user has. Previously, it was giving that just statistical normal counts, but now it will give us a graphical representation for that. So this app is using this much of like it will give that. Next is the quicker access to settings. So in a settings menu is added in a quick settings. So easily we can add that in a quicker setting, like in a quick settings, that one is added here. Next is the a standard depth format. So in this mobile, like if you want to edit the image, because nowadays a lot of people are editing the images in mobile itself. So to edit such kind of things without losing the pixel, that is introduced here. This without losing the pixel, we can edit the images also. That is introduced here. And next, overheld permissions. So overheld like so there is a runtime permissions. It will ask that allow camera permission, allow contacts permission. So such kind of permissions here, it will ask without the user interruption, like means, sorry, not without user interruption. It will 5 permissions means with single click, it will taking the 5 permissions at a time. So that is the one advantage. Like user, instead of clicking the user 5 times, it will with single click, it will fix the issue. Next is the Wi-Fi sharing via QR code. So instead of entering the password and all, directly scanning that Wi-Fi automatically will connect that. Next is the lot of securities has introduced securities from Play Store side. So a lot of securities has entered, like you want to upload the application. It is asking the all the reasons. What is the use of this application? What is this? Why this? In case if you used this any specific libraries, any specific permissions, why it required in detail, we have to submit that. Then only that app will be open, because to avoid the fake application, lot of things it will be here. This. Next is the wet overeating ESP. Like I have kept my phone charging. After 1 hour, my battery was full. But normally, what happens? Continuously charge will be power will be charging into that. But here it cannot like that. So it will give once that 100% is done. Power cannot pass into the level. That will be the one advantage of this. So this is Android 10.0 features. So next, Android 11. So in this Android 11, so like we will see in Android 11. So here also like similar view. First one is the built-in screen recording. So previously screen recording option was not available. So if you want to record, you have to go with the third-party applications. Now it will be available built-in apps that is available. Next is a new conversation tab. Let us say I'm chatting with multiple people. So at a time, I can create one conversation tab with one person or one group, so that that will be create shortcut on home screen. So without opening the complete application, I can complete do that one. This. Next is a smart home and media control. So it will connect a lot of electronic gadgets with this in a home, like TV, NFC cards, like that. It will connect. NFC cards means like credit card, like without just by tapping, we will do the operation, right? So such kind of things, it can help them this. Next, prediction tools. So improve the prediction tools. So that prediction tools is nothing but here like based on your usage, it will predict what is the life of your home and what we have to do, like it will give that. And the next is the again some of the security and privacy. So securities and privacy has introduced here in this version compared to the previous, like a lot of other privacies also introduced in this. That is like camera permission, location permission. So that is one of places that it is introduced here. This and next. So that's it. In this version, these are all the features. It should be here. So next we have 3 versions, 12, 13, and 14. So those 3 we will see on our next class. But before that, if after that, I'll start with the Android Studio installation. Mostly we will do that both Android Studio installation as well as this. So what you want to do here is like I hope you people has installed Android Studio someone, but maybe if you're not anyone not install the Android Studio, so you can install and ready with this Android Studio. So that instead of me, because my laptop, it's already installed. So you can install this Android Studio from here, and you can ready with that. So that you can share your screen. I can guide you so that you can finish that Android Studio setup, so that you will get complete clarity on that's what is how the installation process will happen. Right. So hope it is clear. Or you have any questions?
Sir, this is Murugan here. Just one question, so there are like multiple version of Android, right? So if I develop for one specific version, app for specific version, whether it will work for the other previous old versions?
Yeah. See, here we are giving minimum version and maximum version. So while we are creating the project, we will define the minimum version. Okay. So and there automatically the target will fix for the maximum version. Currently, based on your Android Studio which installed in your system, it will fix maximum version. So that in this between these all the versions, it will work. Sometimes on a specific version while developing, there may be some issues will cause. For that, we have to do some fixes and resolutions for that. But tomorrow, the next feature, like as of now, 115 will come. If you change the means maximum without changing that, also it will work. But Play Store cannot accept when next version, when you upload that Play Store, it will say that you can change the latest target version and you can upload. That time, maybe some of the fixes, maybe some permission kind of some whatever the new features installed, that you have to add in your code and you have to upload that. That will come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Any other questions from anyone?
Right now in the industry, so what are all the versions that we are developing it, sir?
So Android 14 only. Presently 14. Latest version target is a 14. So the minimum is taking that, default minimum is taking that 7.
11. Okay.
So any other questions from anyone? Okay, then hope it is clear. So like someone can install this. We will see tomorrow then the Android that 3 versions and studio installation. After that, we will start the programmatical sessions. Thank you.